Hi, I'm Rob and it's Guild Wars War 4. Today we're up against Lion's Pride. Purple Day. Use all purple mana using troops to get the most points. Otherwise you will be dropping points. Big style. And you don't want that. Right, so let's have a look. Gemfather rising up through the brackets, will be in the top 20 next month, I think. Brand new guild. Only a few months old. Right, who we got? Duga from Lion's Pride is first. Okay, new player type team here, but yeah, good use of mana colours though. That's a good tactic. They've got the right idea, using all 6 colours. Revenant is probably the one we have to be most wary of here, I think. 11 damage to the last enemy, boosted by skulls, but death mark them. So yeah, that's a good thinking by that player. Well done to you, putting that in last place as well, because if you beat people up by normal skulls, then that'll be last. So that has more chances to get charged and put on that death mark, and then you never know what could happen. A Boulette. Knock the first enemy to the back, deal damage with a 50% chance to devour them if there are 13 or more brown gems. Devour, always a good way to go if you think you're going to be up against stronger opponents. Levels the playing field in a big way. And a good old goblins damage and an extra turn. So yeah, for a new player team this is okay. So, but we can only, fight what is there at first until we get to the higher brackets, which is going to be happening really soon. Right, I'm going to play around with a new purple team here. Take this opportunity to play around with some new teams while battling these newer opponents. We've got the 8th sin. It's pull an enemy and myself to the front, create 6 skulls and 8 more if my life is higher. My life will be higher, so that's going to be a whopping 14 skulls. Going to be in Titan class for this. All giants start with 50% mana. And I'll have impact, counter attack, stone circle, dwarven armor, rock solid, lightning strike, and fortitude. The banner for this, I'm going to go with the abyssal banner from Blighted Lands, +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. Now, a different kind of team here. Like the Onyx Giant is a giant, as you probably would have guessed. Deals a really good amount of scatter damage based on your magic, but then converts 8 gems of a chosen colour to Uber Doom Skulls. Now that is really good. That's going to be a lot of skulls. We'll try and match them into a 4 match. But with Uber Doom Skulls, it's not actually essential because the way they explode, and you can actually end up with a massive board wipe sometimes. Creates 2 Uber Doom Skulls when I take skull damage, reduce damage from skulls. Yep, they're okay, but they probably won't be relevant. But it's the spell we're more interested in. And Zenith creates an evil gargoyle gem when matching 4 or more gems. And creates 5 Doom Skulls boosted by evil gargoyle gems. So yeah, we can take advantage of that if we create some of those evil gargoyle gems. We can explode them by using a leprechaun, exploding the green gems, or by casting the Onyx Giant, because those Uber Doom Skulls explode everywhere and they will no doubt take out those gargoyle gems at the same time. That is the general idea, so let's see how it goes. Don't have to cast Leprechaun if you don't want to. There's not a lot of point anyway. There's not much green there, and we have a natural couple of 4 matches, so we're already off to the races here. Can take that straight away if we like, or we can go for it with the 8th sin. I like the idea of this. You can take this, but if we got a match with this, then this is going to be better. So let's take a look around and see what we can do. We got anything to, yeah, anything we like. So we can do blue. Blue's an option. Blue's the only option at all, in fact, if we want a 4 match. So, but we'll do that because we're going to create more skulls, and then we can cast our 8th sin afterwards, which is going to be a lot of skulls. All right, there's the first enemy down. So we've got these gargoyle gems now appearing. This is one of the good things about this team, the way it works. There's not as many skulls as I was hoping for, though. We can cast Leprechaun anytime we want to make benefit of those evil gargoyle gems. I will put a negative status effect on the enemy. But let's go for the 8th sin. grab him to the top because we don't want them casting it. Oh, grr. Grr. That's the way it works sometimes. 14 skulls and none of them align. That is Guild Wars for you. Right, let's try this. There you go. Boosted by those skulls. Boosted by the gargoyle gems. Very effective. Right, that could have been a no-turn win if it wasn't for the fact that the 8th Sin stitched me up like a kipper on Stitch Up week. Anyway, we won. Forgot to look at my points again, but I didn't press the skip button, I don't think. I might be able to put the score on afterwards. Baphomet. Shield of Skya gives an ally armor boosted by all enemy attack. Then enrage and barrier them. King Mikhail explodes a row, damage to all enemies, 9 more if he is enraged. Defiance. This is technically in the wrong team. Deals damage to an enemy and a random enemy boosted by enraged allies. If the enemy uses brown, deal a double damage. That's good on a brown team, that one. And transform red to blue and red to Doomskulls. Freeze the strongest enemy. Right, and I go with the same team again. Didn't even cast Leprechaun on that last one. There was no real need to. Right, we'll obviously grab that straight away. Thank you very much. Not a huge amount of skulls there, but enough. We're going to create 14. Let's see if this can do better than last time. Alright, let's give him another wallop. Should have looked for a 4-match first, but hey ho. We've definitely got some now. But I'll take that first, get rid of them. Right, choices. We can either go the 8th Sin, we can bash them with this, or we can cast this. I think we'll have a go with this. And we'll wallop it on... That's going to be good. Can definitely do it on brown, obviously. Or yellow. Do it on brown, because there's more brown near the bottom as well. Wow. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool team. I tested this out in PvP earlier on the right hand side, so it was the 3 trophy ones, and it was annihilating. So I think this could be quite a strong team anyway, even though we got like I didn't look at the score again, but it went by slow. I'll put the score on the overlay afterwards. Yeah, it was doing really good. Absolutely demolishing teams. T-ships is next. Mang, Corvash, Boar Rider, the Great Worm. Right, we have to be slightly careful here because the Great Worm creates 2 skulls when my turn begins, but that could help me at the same time. But at the same time, with the skulls that I'm going to create, it could be a massive pain to me at the same time, especially if they get to cast their Mang. Eliminates all armor from an enemy, then deals damage equal to armor eliminated. So that is using my own strength against me, which is a very good tactic. Emperor Corvash stuns a random enemy on 4 or 5 at gem matches and deals true damage to the first 2, stuns them and drains their mana. So we don't want that happening either. Now in Elementalist class, so this is something to think of because I don't want to be entangled. Thank you very much. Oh, but he hasn't got it yet. We are going to be frozen from the start, but that's a little bit unfortunate. To the player, if you're watching this, to try and get that elemental force as a matter of urgency, because that would have been a game changer in this team. It would have been a massive difference. I was about to pop out and change to Orpheus medals because it's a real danger and stuff like that. It was going in through my head. Should I think about having a impervious troop up top, things like that, because I don't want to get entangled. But yeah, I don't really need to now. We are frozen at the start, but I might switch a couple of medals around, but that is it. It's still a good team, but yeah, just try and get that elemental force thing up, the elemental force 3rd trait, because it's absolutely superb. So we are frozen at the start. I will change some medals here. I'll go full Orpheus, so I want to shake off that freeze as quickly as possible. Jump back in again. And yeah, and Ball Rider removes a row, deals damage to the first enemy and gains an extra turn. So I'm going to go with the same team. Hopefully they won't get their Mang charged up, because it is a super dangerous weapon. Especially when the Great Worm is creating all those skulls at the same time. So yeah, quite a good team this. Remember, you are frozen on the colours, not the actual troop. The troop is got the icicles on it, but it's the colours which are relevant. We're frozen if we collect red or purple, not any other colour. Alright. So, not a lot of green there, but not anything too fantastic for me either. Wouldn't mind getting my weapon up so I can collect purple this way. That moves the skull over that way a bit more. So when the Great Worm creates skulls next round, it creates separation between the skulls. If there's separation between the skulls, there's less chance of them aligning when the Great Worm creates them. We still didn't quite get away with it, but hey ho, never mind. Alright, let's go for it. I think I want to stop him doing that actually. Right, my turn for some skull fun. What we got? What we got? Looking for a 4-match in an ideal world. Like I say, it's not essential with Uber Doom skulls. The way they explode everywhere. Just would prefer it. They're still frozen, so... Oh, I could do red. Oh, red's nice. There's a nice little bit of damage on them. Let's go for it again. Oh, come on, 8sin. Oh, it's because my life's not higher. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That was the right amount of skulls. Just the game's having a laugh with me, isn't it? Hello, he just said, no, not for me. I'm gone. See you later. Bye. I'm out of it. See ya. Bye. Can't deal with this. Sees you later. 1,518 Guild Wars points. I actually remembered to show the points. Karloff. First name Boris? Maybe. Luther, Gorgotha, Lemia, Ball Rider. Luther gives 17, in this case, attack to all allies, and Barry is the first ally. Gorgotha should be up top, really. Reduce damage from skulls by 75%. Explodes gems. And is getting mana blocked by Luther. Yeah, anything with like big skull reduction like that, unless there's a very particular reason for like a summon or something like that, then Gorgotha up top. Lamia charms a random enemy, which deals its damage to the troops above and below. Can be good. And Ball Rider, again, removing a row and dealing damage and gaining an extra turn. But I'm going to go with the same team. It's working well, even though my weapon is having a bit of a laugh with me sometimes, even though it's creating 14 skulls. Alright, come on. Let's create 14 skulls. Stop them from doing that damage. Still didn't get an extra turn though. What the heck? Right, let's do this on yellow. This is going to be a lot of skulls. Watch this. Kaboosh. And I remembered not to press skip again. I'm a hero and I know it. 1,677 points that time. And we've got one more, innit? Yeah. Jigla, the Paragon. Kraken! Ooh, Devoury stuff. Kraken deal 28 damage to the last two, create 8 blue gems with a 35% chance to devour the last enemy, so that is dangerous, don't want that casting. The Dragon Soul explodes, in this case 12 random gems, and does damage to all. Fizz Bang, it generates mana again and just does random stuff. Gets an extra turn as standard. Then I'll either explode green gems, give points to a random skill to a random ally. Yeah, so it can be good. Can be good, this, especially if you get one of these Devourers come in. Right. It is what it is. Let's go, Mr. Driver. Old arcade game, that. Nothing to do with Gems of War. I have no idea why I just said that. I should say it more in the tone of the voice. Let's go, Mr. Driver. Who knows what that is? Don't cheat and put it into YouTube first either. Not YouTube, Google. Oh, anyway, what am I talking about? What am I doing? I'm doing collecting that. Alright. I don't think I've actually cast my leprechaun yet in any of these games. Shall I cast my leprechaun now? There's lots of green everywhere. Why not? Right, got to get rid of that Kraken. Do not want that Devour coming in. I'll prefer to cast my Giant, but it's not guaranteed to get a 4-match. It's guaranteed a match, that is the difference. You are winging it a bit when you cast this, and there's not a lot of skulls there. So I'm going to cast this on red, get a guaranteed match, get them gone. Now let's go for that one, I suppose. Vinzo. Oh, roof! The game is having a laugh with me today. How many times now have I cast this, creating 14 skulls, and it's somehow missing? That's going to set them up for a skull hit, but I can survive it, so it's okay. Just don't want the manacles getting up, really. Oh, they got their old cheeky back up. They really want to lose the hero. Right, I can stop them getting purple. Well, they're getting mana blocked by the bandit now, so I could take brown, but it's only to stop them getting it, really, which is technically a waste of a turn. Or I could just go for it and cast my leprechaun. Yeah. Luckily I got that entangle. That's what stopped me from being killed then. Alright, so alright, this has got to connect now, isn't it? Surely. What? Oh, my life's rubbish. That's why. Oh, pay attention. I am not paying attention. I'm being a good demonstration of how to play Guild Wars. Really, really rubbish today. And I've lost someone. And Manacles has got a chance of Devour. Don't you dare. Oh, I love it. Right, anyway, let's get this done. Crikey. I can't believe how unreliable my, what's it was? My weapon. Shall I do this? Just for fun? Not really got any gargoyle gems there. Nah. Let's just do that. So I lost a troop. That's going to lower my score. Never mind. It's just playing around still at the moment. That was 1,655 Guild Wars points. So the total of the day, while having a bit of fun with that team, 9,546. Meh. It's alright. If I hadn't lost that troop, it would have been a bit higher, and some of the things went against me when I was casting that weapon. Another day you would get kills and 4 matches with that all day long, and you'd think it was the most awesome thing in the world. That's the way it can go though sometimes. But anyway, there's the video. There it is. There's Guild Wars for today. Be back again tomorrow for more Guild Wars, more Gems of War related stuff. Thanks for watching this one. Bye for now.